Okay.
My little pumpkin. I drank too much fucking coffee. My cat is fat. He's so fat. My little cat is fat.
Gonzo beans.
You fat fucking cat.
Gonzo bears.
No, look in the camera.
He doesn't want to.
Look in the camera.
Gonzo beans. Where are you going? Oh, careful. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Welcome back to another video. So if you follow me on my Instagram, as you should be, _TylerVargo. So I get a lot of questions, which first of all, thank you so much. I get so many questions about my hair. How do you do your hair? What kind of hair is that? What is that? How did you achieve it? I mean, some people think it's natural, which I appreciate. But no, to debunk all questions about my hair, this is a protective style. This is a Marley hair crochet style. So as you can see, the hair is, I know, I see that. I got the other, where's the other battery?
Somebody doesn't charge their battery.
I didn't know how to do it.
Somebody lets the laptop go to 0. Somebody lets their phone go to 0.
Somebody is competing in a competition for world's biggest hater. That's what they're doing. Feel me? Alright. So this is a protective style.
Walking in the club like skirt.
This is a Marley hair crochet install. So I want to show you guys how I achieve my nice, luxurious, surprisingly low maintenance. I touch them up every 2 to 3 weeks. It lasts like 6 to 8 weeks. Maybe longer if you're lazy like I am. But yes, I touch them up only every 2 to 3 weeks.
Walking in the club like skirt.
And yeah, so we are going to be filming. We're going to be curling my hair today. We're showing you guys how I achieve my protective style. That is highly requested. Not really on here because I'm still very new to YouTube, but highly requested on my Instagram, _TylerVargo. Follow me. Seriously, what are you doing? Get out of my video!
Fine.
No! Where are you going?
I need your little pumpkin.
Oh.
I'm going to get these tattoos finished.
Stay tuned for my husband's tattoo journey. He's got this really cool. Hello, my camera died. Sorry about that. But yeah, stay tuned for my husband's tattoo journey. We were discussing your tattoo, but he done went and got up and stuff. Yeah. Oh, also, do you guys like my shirt? It's Tupac on that. Yeah, got this shirt.
But right now it ain't story time.
I got this shirt. I got this shirt when I was like a couple of years ago. What happened? What are you doing? Stop messing with the baby. Right now, I've been being really, really lazy. Unlike a lot of other people who get to stay home and are collecting unemployment. Not judging, I'm just jealous because I wish I could. But yeah, so I have not tended to my hair for the week, so I have just, I stretched it out and I'm keeping it together in a bubble ponytail so it doesn't get, tangled, because this is Marley hair, and as you know, Marley hair is very tangly. This is not like expensive like human hair, Remy, like Peruvian type blend. This is synthetic Marley hair, but this mimics my natural texture so much. So this is the brand that we are rocking with. The brand I use is Free Trust Equal Jamaican Twist braid. I got one. Ow! I got one right here. Free Trust Equal. Oh, I said it right. Free Trust Equal. There it is. Free Trust Equal Jamaican Twist braids. Let's see, black girl with a pinky twist on the front. Equal Jamaican twist braid on the top. Okay, so I have a beehive cornrow. I have a beehive crochet pattern underneath this, done by my mom. Thank you, Mom. And installed myself. So yeah. So now, first things first. I'm gonna start taking these out. And it has been, yeah, it's been a little less than a week. I did this on Sunday. And today is Saturday. Hair should be fine because I have not messed with it. I haven't tampered with it, done anything to it since then. It's like all stiff. Right now I'm just taking out the ponytails that I use. I prefer to do like a bubble ponytail whenever I'm holding off on styling my hair, just because I can get it a bit more compact Like for some reason, whenever I tried a braid, it just looks too huge. One negative thing about when you're dealing with like synthetic hair, you have to be much more careful because like on the bright side, it's much more cheaper. It's much cheaper. They're like, I don't know, $5, $6 a pack. I buy a 6-pack on Amazon for $34. So I'm literally doing my own hair. It cost me, yeah, $34 to do this style. $40 after tax. I was seeing a beautician who showed me how to do this. Didn't show me how to do this, but I started doing this because of her. But she kind of got burnt out on doing hair. I think I'm gonna do a story time about that. I have to do a story time about that. She kind of got tired of doing hair, so, and I was too dependent on this. I'm like, okay, I have to do this myself. Right now I got a tangle, just working through it. Thank you. Thank you. My cat said bless you too. But yeah, when you're dealing with synthetic hair, synthetic Marley hair. What the F? Thank you. When you're dealing with synthetic Marley hair, again, this is not expensive hair. This is cheap. This is not expensive human hair. It's cheap synthetic hair. I got a sneeze. Ew, goodness.
He needs some milk.
So you have to work your way through these things. I can't just brush it out, otherwise it will tangle and it will mat. So I need to be careful. This has not been trimmed. This has not been taken down. This has just been installed and stretched out a little bit. Ooh, baby. Okay, so again, this is freshly installed. It has only been detangled once. I need to detangle it and stretch it out one last time and work out these little crinkles. You see those? I hate those. I hate those with Marley hair. So what I am going to do is I'm going to part this into 4 sections. I'm going to stretch this out one last time and detangle it and everything because that's so important. That is so important, you guys. This has to be detangled. Otherwise, after you curl this and set it and take it out, it's gonna be popped if it's not detangled. Poppycock. You'll have to do it all over again. Now, I kind of like it like this. It looks natural. It blends right in with my hair, but it's just this does not last. Because I literally detangled this and put it in a braid, and I can already tell. I mean, a bubble ponytail. And I can already tell that it's like a little tangled again. Plus, I feel like every woman, in my opinion, has like a length and a style that works for them. I think some women look better with short hair. I think some women look better with longer hair. I think big hair looks better on me than like sleek, straight styles. And fun fact, so I have like a little knot right there. You see that? So when you get these, do not just yank through them because you'll end up losing more hair. Just work through them. Pull as much hair as you can out delicately, slowly. Because again, this is synthetic hair, which is not pricey at all. It's not going to handle the same way expensive like sew-on hair is gonna work. So I'm gonna salvage as much hair as possible. Alright, that's the knot. Okay, this is kind of cute, but I like big curls. I don't like just straight. Plus I feel like this is so hard to keep up with in this state. I'm too lazy to do this as often as it would need to be done. Everybody knows. Okay, so I'm going to part this into 4 sections. I'm gonna part it keeping it with this part because this is the part, because I feel like my right side is my good side. I feel like my right side is my good side, so I'm gonna work with my hair part this way. So right now I'm splitting it. Your parts do not have to be exact. That's another thing that I love about like big curly styles. They're not meant to be perfect. They don't have to be perfect. You can if you want, but they don't have to be. I'm going to stretch and detangle this. You guys let me know if you want to see how I stretch and detangle these, because it is a secret. In my opinion, it's like the big difference between why my crochets look the way they do versus like the crochets that a lot of us are used to look the way that they do. And although I don't go to my hairdresser anymore, I do thank her for introducing me to this, because I would have never thought about this. And you know, I used to always feel like, you know, I love crochets, but something about them is just a little too off. Like no offense, but I just feel like every girl always gets them really big, really bulky, and like this bob style, like, and it always stops like right here. What if I don't want that? What if I don't want like wavier curls? What if I don't want as much bulk? So she introduced me to a great tactic for keeping the bulk out of the hair, because you do have to be careful with natural styles. All right, so I will stretch this out and I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, that took way longer than I expected. I stretched the hair out and straightened it and everything, and I realized there was a whole patch like right here that I forgot to do. I forgot to crochet. So this is where we are right now. We are fully stretched out. We have everything.
I'm fully stretched out.
We're fully stretched out and fully detangled. And this is where it falls on me right now. Like just like my navel's right here. So next I'm gonna trim it. I still want it to be really like big and fluffy and stuff, so I'm only gonna trim off maybe like 2 inches, and then I'll be back and I'm gonna show you guys how I curl it and how I set it and everything like that, and then yeah. Alright you guys, I'm back. This has just been stretched and detangled for the most part. Synthetic hair though, I mean, you can detangle it all you want to, it's gonna clump right back together. So I'm gonna hurry up and get this curled. As you can see, I just did the rest of my hair just to save some time. But I'm gonna show y'all how I do this section in the end. And I'm gonna sleep on it, unfortunately, because I don't have a blow dryer big enough to accommodate all of this. So I'm gonna start on this one. Well, I've already started. I'm gonna start on, let's see. Oh, perfect. This is like a really small piece. I'm gonna search for any knots, because sometimes when you're going through detangling, the hair will like knot up and stuff. But you can't see it, but I have a little knot. So I'm just gonna, like I did earlier, just work that through. And at this point, the hair's been detangled so much and combed through so much and trimmed that it's not that big of a deal at this point to run through it one last time. I'm gonna take the orange flexi rods. I'm not sure what size these are. Again, I put this in the description box also, but these were just the ones that my original crochet lady would use. So these are the ones that I use. And I'm going to, not right at the base because I don't want it to be too tight. I'm gonna pull it down and I spiral mine, you feel me? I twist it. Do not allow it to lay flat. So meaning with each turn, I twist, wrap around, I twist, wrap around, I twist, wrap around. And I just do that all the way down. Yo, you guys should have saw me the first time I tried to do that by myself. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Isn't that crazy, those things that are so easy to you now, even but like the first time you did them and they're like a nightmare. I'm gonna get this one in the back. Listen to your hair at all times also. Not just with protective styles, but just in general, because your hair will show you where it wants to go. You know what I mean? Like I pretty much just follow where the parts lay, where the parts are going. Oh, if you're watching this, so let me know, what are some of y'all's favorite protective styles? You know, I love singles also, like braids. However, it's just been really hard for me to find a braider that I trust, that I like. I found a bunch of them on Instagram, but like, I like my braids to be like parted as small as safely possible. And I like my braids to be thick and full. A lot of the people that I found online, like those really, really big parts, like 16 braids. No, I want full, voluminous fluff, not fluff, I want full braids, you know? I don't want you to see scalp and space and stuff between them. So when I find someone like that, then I will, no, damn it. When I find someone like that, then I'll go back to braids. I want to try heat-free hair one day, but they're just so expensive. They're so expensive. Yeah, I'm excited for y'all to see this too, because this is the longest I've ever styled it. Okay, now in standard curly hair, not even standard curly hair, in standard like hairstyling fashion, of course, the hair up here and the hair towards your perimeter, always focus on this, because these should be your best curls, because these should be your curls that you are definitely making sure are the most perfect. These are the most visible, and plus these are the ones you'll be messing with the most. I'm gonna finish this little section right here, and then I will show you all how I set these. Oh, I'm gonna try a transition for the first time. I've been seeing people do this on TikTok and stuff, and it's a couple of people that I see on YouTube. They have really good transitions, like they can like time it perfectly. Okay, I'm gonna try the jump one. Okay. Oh. All right. I hope that works. Please work. Okay. This is all twisted up and everything. I'm gonna adjust my camera. I feel a little off. Okay. Yeah, these are all in. Lastly, okay, last thing we have to you have to set these curls. So 3/4 of them are done. This left bottom, this top left, bottom left, and bottom right are done. So we are just going to twist. We're just gonna set these. All right. Hang on. Okay. If you all are familiar with Marley, yeah, gross. If you all are familiar with Marley crochet hair, then you'll know what the final step is before you are done, and that is boiling hot water. So I have a tall thermos. Try to have like one this shape, like a tubular shape. That way you can dip the full thing in. Have one of these. Try to get a thermos also, because you know thermoses are thermoses. I don't know why, that just kind of sounds weird. Thermoses are intended to keep the contents their original temperature, so these keep heat much longer. And I prefer to dip my hair section by section, just so that I have full access to all of them, because I hate, and I've done it before. It's like my 5th or 6th time doing this. I'll do like more detailed tutorials whenever I feel like I've really mastered it. Then I'll give more detailed tutorials, but we're still kind of getting through this together. So I used to like wait until I was all the way done and then put the hair in there. But I would just, in the morning, sometimes I would miss one, or I would forget one, or I wouldn't leave one as long as I would. So yeah, now I like to go by sections to make sure each part of hair gets its full required level of attention. But I let this water reach a full boil, because I made that mistake in the beginning. I used to like turn it off as soon as like little bubbles would start. Like, okay, it's hot enough. No, full hard boil, big bubbling bubbles, and it's ready. And then get yourself a tube like shaped thermos. Okay, and I have a towel. This is important because this is very hot water. You don't want any of this to drip and burn yourself. I got a scar right there. That's from boiling hot water, like pouring right down my shoulder. But I took it like a champ. I ain't crying or nothing. So we're gonna take that. I like to do 2 at a time just to go by faster. Dip them both in there, and we're gonna keep it there for 10 seconds. This 10 seconds? Okay, feel like that in 10 seconds. So now what I do to make sure I don't burn myself, grab your towel, go against the cup, release, grab, put the cup down, squeeze everything in there, so that when it touches your skin, it'll still be hot, of course, but it won't be like crazy. Do it again. Okay. There it is. And I'm only doing it like this for demonstration purposes. It's really best, like for me, to have the cup on the have the cup on the table. Have the cup on the table and then lower my head, because sometimes holding the cup can be a little risky. Okay, so I'm gonna finish that, and then I will see you all in the morning when I take these down. Okay, hopefully they are dry in the morning. It's like 10. Damn, it's 10:03. I was hoping it was like 9. 10 o'clock Saturday night. We're gonna take these out Sunday morning, maybe around like 9 or 10. So we're gonna give this like 12 hours to dry, and then we shall see. Bye. Oh no, transition. But I'm practicing. I want to try the little thing where you jump up and when you jump down, it's like a transition. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I feel silly doing it like for the first time, but okay. Like, all right. Hi gang. I know I was supposed to sorry. I know I was supposed to come back in the morning. However, like, I just wanted to wait a little bit longer because I just feel like I want to make sure that they're all 100% dry. And plus, yeah, I want to have lunch and stuff like that first. So it's not, it has not been 12 hours. It's been like 15, 16 hours. My hair was done around 10 o'clock last night. It is currently 1:35 p.m. the next day. So we're gonna get started with taking these down. And I prefer to start from the back. So I'm just going to unsnap and unsnap. And try to, it's gonna be kind of hard. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but like try to like, oops. Try to follow the spiral. Because takedown is just as important as how you put the hair up. I'm gonna hope to God that these are dry and ooh, see, look at how pretty that is. First, I'm gonna do a light little, make sure it's dry. It was a little damp towards the end, so I'm not gonna fluff it yet. This is also why I like to do this on Saturday because I'm still mastering this. So I don't want to be completely, I don't want to do this Sunday night before work and realize I made a mistake or they're still wet. Yeah, so a lot of these I'm feeling are still a little damp when I press. So I'm not gonna fluff as badly as I want to. That's also why I'm really glad that I did these on Saturday. I will definitely film this again when I've like perfected it. And when I can like literally do this, get this done in like 4 or 5 hours. You see how I'm taking them down. And some of these I did really thick, some of these are really thin because I want various curls. Yeah, look how pretty. Looks like I made a little mistake right there. And sometimes you'll get this where it's like stuck. Especially, this will happen if the hair is longer than the rod. Do not pull it. Do not pull it. Do not pull it. Work. Same thing with the tangles. Work your way out of it. So fingers crossed, I don't have to make too many modifications. Got one that's stuck. The most I'll do is I'll just kind of unravel a little bit so the inside where it's still really wet has access to more air. I would not recommend getting under a hooded dryer with this. Matter of fact, do not get under a hooded dryer with this when your hair is still damp because then the curls will fall and you'll cry. Well, you probably cry. I'll probably cry because I'm a crier. And sometimes you have hair that's like snagged. Just lightly pull that. This is one of the drawbacks about letting it air dry versus it drying under a hooded dryer. It sets a little differently. You get more stray hairs. Ooh, this one is really wet, so just to play it safe, leave that one alone also. This is like the first step that you kind of want to be at, where you can at least get all these freaking rollers out of your head so you can move and maneuver. Because there is no way. I mean, if there is, let me know. There's no way to like mask these or hide these. When I got my flexi rods in, I am in the house, and I am hoping that nobody wants to come and visit. So yeah, just take your time with these. Do not rush this process. Hang in there, you're almost done. And when you are done, it will be so worth it. Because the curls will be so cute and popping and stuff. You know, it's around this time where I start to feel a little bit better because this is such a tedious process. You're almost done. Okay, we're done. Well, for now. So this is how the curls look, freshly unwanded. I can tell, like, I think this one is gonna need to be recurled. It's falling already. That's kind of the way to tell you. See how these are like really set? Yeah, that one's gonna be pretty when it's ready. Put this against my skin. Yeah, that one's gonna be really pretty when it's ready. Yeah, so this is how the hair looks. Step 1. Step 2, I'm going to go back in and like put a rod in the ones that are too wet to the point where they're falling. I think I might do that one also. Look at that. That's not like a really cute curl. And then we will separate We will fluff. We will have very beautiful curls that will last for weeks. We will not have to touch again. It's May. It's late May. It's May 30th. May the 31st. That I will at least not have to touch for another 6 weeks. And y'all have no idea how much I appreciate that because I'm the laziest natural you'll ever meet. All right, y'all. So I just looked in the mirror and checked. I'm getting better. I have 3 curls that needs to be redone. I have that one. The number one, and it looks pretty, but the number one way you can tell, like I said, is look at this one next to it. If I just took the curl out and it's already falling, that means by tomorrow it's gonna be straight. So this one, where are you? This one, it's falling, and that one. This one is completely, yeah. So I'm gonna do those again. I burped, excuse me. I'm gonna do those again. Dip those again. And tomorrow morning, I know it's so long, but tomorrow morning I will take those out and then we'll fluff. As tempting as it is, do not touch the ones that are set, because there's a little bit of dryness, a little bit of dampness inside of them, and which will make them frizzy quicker, which make you have to refresh them faster. And the goal of this is having gorgeous curls that we don't have to touch. So as frustrating as it is, invest the time. And to avoid all of this, I'm still on the hunt for one. So as soon as I find one, we won't have this problem anymore. As soon as I find one, we will not have this problem anymore. Invest in a dryer that can accommodate all the flexi rod goodness, because I just have a standard one, like a white table hooded dryer, and that it barely gets like the top of my head. All of these are out, like on the bottom half in the center. So yeah, do that, and you will not have to wait every couple of days. We are working with what we can, and we are learning on the way. So we're gonna put rods back in those 3 curls that are falling. We're gonna set those again, and I will see y'all Sunday morning. That's also why it's important to do this when you got plenty of time, when you're learning. Now, in a year, I wouldn't even say that, in 6 months, when I've mastered it, in 6 months, I am claiming it, Lord. In 6 months, when I have mastered this, then we'll have this done in a day. Yes, because y'all have no idea how much I miss walking into the salon at 1 and be walking out of the salon at 5:30 with this done. But we're not there yet. So yeah, okay. Gonna curl these, set them back in the water, and I will see y'all in the morning. Yeah, see y'all tomorrow morning before I go to work. Also be sure to like and comment and to subscribe if you're still watching. Like and to comment and to subscribe. Pretty please. Bye guys. Hi guys. It's the final day. Sorry, it's the final day.
Yeah, Wicker Park just got ravaged.
That is true. My energy is probably a little off right now, but that's because our area just got looted last night. I pray all y'all are staying safe. So we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna finish up this hair tutorial.
What do you think about 2020 so far?
I don't even know what you think about 2020. Comment below what y'all think about 2020. So this is the hair. Completely done, completely curled. Well, completely curled and set, but if y'all remember last night, I redid some that did not take all the way. Again, this is one of the drawbacks about having to let your hair air dry.
I let my nuts air dry.
Alright, so again, we're gonna unsnap, follow spiral, any random stray hairs that are sticking when you unravel, just pull them, lightly pull them, don't yank them. These are dry, luckily. For some reason on the second round that they tend to dry overnight just fine. I wonder if having all the moisture and the wetness from all the other rods makes them harder to dry collectively. Whenever it's just like 2 or 3, they're always fine overnight. This can be a little irritating because this is very big, fluffy, curly hair, so when you have like 1 or 2 rods in there getting to it can be like a little frustrating, but that's fine. Alright, okay, so we are all dried and we are all curled. Ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna get some spinach.
Okay.
Need something. I will. Love you, babe.
Thank you. Alright, and we're gonna remove our scarf. I'm gonna have to redo my edges just because I did them when I was really tired. Okay, here we are. It's as pretty as they look right now. We're still not done. Okay, so this stuff is very important. This is how we go from like these tight ringlets to like the the zhuzh that I like. Going to remove my wedding ring. This, I'm gonna take some argan oil. This is Clyganic? Clyganic? How do you pronounce that? Clyganic, 100% argan oil. But you know what? This actually works better on my real hair. This is synthetic hair. And so the argan oil that I just showed you guys, that's great for if you're in the 4 family and you are taking care of your real hair. For synthetic hair, this is really good. Lots of chemicals, lots of stuff, but it really coats the hair. It really coats synthetic hair very well. This is original formula argan oil treatment. So it's very thick too. So I'm gonna take just a little bit, just enough to get my fingertips. I don't really get the palms on my hands because how many times do you separate your hair and fluff your hair with the palm? Use your fingertips. So I get in there, and this is the important part. I'm gonna go lock by lock. Okay, and I'm gonna fluff, and I'm gonna separate. And stop at the ends. That's very important. Stop at the ends. If you unravel, this will all fall. It will all, like, you can redo it, but it'll be so annoying. You'll have to do the whole curling and dipping and rotting process all over again. Run through it with the oil and just pull it apart right until you get to the end of the hair and stop. Another important thing that you can do. Be right back. As you're going through any little pieces that are straggling, any little fine strands of hair that you're afraid of becoming tangles. Look how pretty that is. So again, I'm just somewhat unraveling, pulling apart. This one's taking a little bit more time because some of the hair coiled around the lock itself. The more you feel the hair and not the oil, that means you're running out of oil. Take very little. This part is a little, how do I say it? The oil, knowing how much oil to use and everything, it's a little, I wouldn't say tricky. You don't want to drown the hair, but you don't want there to not be enough on there. You just want a nice light coating. Guess how cute these are. So yeah, I decided to share this honestly just because I was getting so many questions on my Instagram. Again, gotten some more snaggles. Gonna cut, be sure not to cut. I'm only cutting like the little stragglers on the end. Be sure not to cut into the part of the hair that is like a set locked curl. Hi baby. What happened? I keep trying to get my cat on my lap to film with me. He's so clingy and so cuddly, but whenever I film, he wants to get bougie. We are done. We are all curled and set. These are the curls. I'll get up close. Oh, so cute. And I will keep y'all posted throughout the week because what I love about this style is it just gets like fluffier and bigger and cuter as time goes. I'll show you guys how I kind of maintain this as the weeks go by. It may get a little too frizzy or some of the curls may fall. Again, I know it's so frustrating. But yeah, I'm so sorry y'all that my energy was kind of laid down for the final part of this video, but I would rather be sincere with y'all and present myself to you guys as I am. I've been able to kind of keep my head together. I've been able to kind of keep my head together throughout everything. Last night was the first night where it really started to, like, I think, weigh on me. I think it being so close to my home, like being in my bed, not even in my bed, you guys. I was on the couch and it was starting to get to me, everything that was happening, and I tried to like kind of comfort myself. I put a comedy on, I put Night Professor 1 and 2 on, and watched both of them, I was having like some tequila, I was shopping, I'm just trying to like make myself happy in any kind of way, and then like the looting just like started right around the corner. And you know, I'm not judging the protest at all. You gotta express yourself the only way you can, and I feel like peaceful protesting, I mean, how long have we been doing that? But having it happen next to you, you're still scared. And I got scared last night. I've always kind of prided myself on being level-headed throughout everything. Like in danger, like recognizing a threat, knowing that danger is real, but not having any fear. And I have to confess, I had fear last night. Like, while I'm not against the protesting, when you're right next to it, you don't want to be caught in like the crossfires. You don't want anything to happen to you. I'm married. I was scared for my husband. My husband's a black man. I mean, he's biracial, but I mean, when the world looks at him, they see a black man. I thought he was black when I met him. So I just really pray that all are safe, that y'all are staying safe. That throughout your throughout showing your support for black people, that you're able to keep your lives, because there's so many people that can't say that right now. And you guys just be safe. Stay, like, pray. Protect yourselves. Learn how to protect yourselves. Follow the curfew. If it is not, I'm sorry, if you are not protesting. If you are not protesting, then follow the curfew, because if you're not protesting, it's just dangerous out there. And you guys just be careful. You guys just be careful. And I just pray that I just pray that this somehow can just come to an end. I have to admit, like, my hopes are not high. Racism and just hatred towards black people has just been prevalent for as long as black people have been in America. As soon as black people were even, I don't want to say discovered. As soon as other races became aware of black people, it's been a nightmare for black people. And I just, I can't even say it with optimism, but I do hope that, I mean, one day, you know, I'm married, I want to have kids. I want to have a little girl, and I want to have a little boy. I want to have a son, because and maybe I guess for my own selfish reasons, like in my family, a lot of us have girls. My mom had 2 girls. I have a sister. My sister had a daughter, so it always been like a house full of like girls growing up. And I was like, man, I would love to have a little boy, but I'm not even, y'all, I don't even have a kid. I'm not even pregnant, and I'm like in fear. I was thinking about him, hoping that he wouldn't get murdered for nothing, for being a human in America. And I think about it a lot. It worries me. It stresses me. And I can't judge the protesting, because what's working, you know? The marching, the peaceful protesting. It still doesn't stop. But this ended a lot differently than I expected. But yeah, I just the only optimism I have really right now is just that our the protests are much more diverse. That's the only really real optimism I have about our future, honestly. Like, if you look at the protesting and marching photos from the 60s, they were predominantly black. And seeing it now that there's other races, there's white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, Native American people that are like with us and support us and are here with us on this, it really, that warms my heart a lot. And I thank you to all non-black racists that have no problem supporting anti-racism. It's sad that that even has to be a thing, but like, but I know how, I don't know. I mean, I'm black. I think about how easy it could be to just stay silent on this. My camera's about to die. My battery's about to die. Okay, sorry. My camera died. I guess that's a sign that I need to cut this short and, excuse me. I guess that's a sign I need to cut this short. Hope you guys like the hair. This is the final look for now. Cause y'all, I'm such a perfectionist with this. Like I can already see little things I kind of want to go back and change. I want to redo this curl. I don't like how it's sticking out. This one, I feel like the ends look good. The top half, I feel like could be more curled. It's not. If you look, you can kind of see it has like a little wave. My frame is blocking the thing. Okay. I literally, my camera just kept dying and kept dying. My battery kept dying and kept dying because I kept trying to just film my outro. But yes, this is the final result for the hair. Here it is the curls. This is how, yeah, it comes to like, it's my bra. It's like bra length. Yeah, I'm such a perfectionist with this. Like, I'm still gonna keep obsessing over it. There's a couple spots that I want to redo again already. But yeah, that is all. I know the energy kind of changed in the video, but you know, I gotta be real with y'all. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and to comment and to subscribe. I'll be sure to list the. Sorry, I had a drink. I'll be sure to list all the products that I use for this look in the description box below. And I will see all of y'all in my next video. Bye. Oh, here it is.